go bow for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, oh. Cause I did by default and without any doubt, oh. I'm a me happy adult, oh. I no go feed the girl.
Welcome. I wanted to tell y'all, like, what's pretty much been going on in my life. Shit been a little crazy, I ain't gonna even lie. Last time that I did my update video, like, if y'all seen the last video, y'all know that I went from a hellhole job, I ain't gonna even lie. That job was a fucking nightmare. To another job, but that job, it wasn't a nightmare. It was just, I was working 9 hours a day, standing up, putting labels on wires. For me, it was just very, very boring. Like, my ADHD would not have it. Like, I'm looking at every fucking thing. I'm really not even doing the job correctly. Specific way that you got to put the label on the fucking wire. And then they'll come back and be like, okay, that's wrong. You got to put it this way. All right, that's wrong. You got to put it upside down. Okay, that's wrong. It got to be this length. All right, that's wrong. I just could not take it. Like, and the thing is, I didn't just quit. I literally called my staff agency and I was like, hey, I don't know if this is going to work. I didn't try to put nothing on the company because, I don't know, I just try not to do shit like that. I just was like, it's boring. It's a boring job. You know what I mean? I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stay here because I know me. I've been coming in late. I've been like not even staying all day. Like, I'm just an honest person. I'm very blunt. My job, I had only worked there a week and I was fucking up. I knew that it wouldn't be something that I would be able to stay at. Like, all I'm looking for is a tolerable job. That's it. It ain't got to be the best job. Just something where it pushes me enough to go to work and do the right thing. That's it. I ended up going to an interview. The interviewer, Lord, like, at the beginning, he was nice. He was. I ain't gonna lie. At the beginning, he was. But then he got on my address. So, for whatever reason, they had an old address. I think because the staffing agency that I worked for before, it was kind of in connection with the staff agency I was at. He was just like, so this address, he was like, I looked it up and this is not a house. This is not an apartment. What is this? My job, I was homeless when I moved up here. So I was staying in a hotel. So that was so embarrassing. I just bypassed it. I was like, okay, whatever. I said, well, this is my updated address. And he looked that up and he was like, oh, so this is by so-and-so and so. Which I was like, that's a little weird too, because like I said, I've never had nobody do that. Then he was like, okay, so I see this is your last job. Why did you leave that job? If y'all seen the last video, y'all know how that went. I said, well, pretty much with, some of leadership, it was issues that, we just could not get past. You know what I mean? And, that's all I pretty much have to say on that. It was things that we just could not push past, as for them and for me. And I just left it at that because I didn't want to be messy. Granted, I ain't finna bad talk no company, to him, but granted, y'all my best friends, so I'm gonna tell y'all, shit, y'all gonna get the scoop every time, period. So he asked me, did I have any references of, like, from jobs that I had been at for years. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I only had like 3 jobs where I was there for a while, and like, all my other jobs, I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, it was maybe 3 months, 6 months, and that's probably about it. I told him the truth. I was like, I can give you 3 jobs where I've been there for a while. I was like, but as far as speaking to the supervisors, it probably would be hard to get in contact with them because of the fact that it's a plant, and just being honest, they don't be answering the phone. Like, trying to find my specific supervisor, especially because some of these references are old. I don't even know if these people still work there. I don't know. And maybe I shouldn't have been that honest. I should have just gave it to him and then he could have just called around or whatever. But so that was my damn fault. But he was like, okay, so I'm gonna just call the last place that you worked at. Why would you do that when you know that we had issues? And I told you we had issues. So he was just like, who was your supervisor there? So I told him, the supervisor name and stuff like that. So then he was like, so did she work in the office or did she work in the warehouse? I was like, she was in the warehouse where I was. He was like, okay, so I'm just going to call and ask. Y'all know that's messy as fuck. That is messy as hell. Like, why would you do that? He ends up calling And I guess like the people couldn't really get him information and stuff like that, because he was just like, so there's no information on this person. Like, when I say this man turned into a damn investigator, he get off the phone with them or whatever, and he was just like, so were you permanent there, or did you work for a temp agency? And I was like, I work for a temp agency. Now, I did not get him the temp agency that I currently, because even though I'm not working right now, I'm still under that temp agency. So yeah, I'm not gonna fuck me up. I gave him an old temp agency that I worked for. So he called there or whatever, and he was like, hey, did Jessica work at so-and-so place? You know, like, just basically trying to get information. And it was like, I'm not sure, but she did work here, blah, 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 because I had worked somewhere else for them. And he was just like, so why did she leave there? Like, he was basically hoping, I guess, for them to talk shit, like say something bad about me. And it was like, oh, she just found a better, you know, position or whatever. Child, he ain't like that shit. He was like, okay. So he got off the phone with them, and then he was just like, you can go in the lobby. I think I have a couple of jobs for you. Just sit in the lobby. So I'm going to the lobby. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all this. Why my whole arm right here felt sore as fuck. Like, mind y'all, I hadn't worked out. I hadn't did shit. But I looked it up, man. They say that's anxiety, like stress related. That man had gave me so much stress, just him calling out. I've never in my living of interviews, my interviews, like ever, had somebody call around for references. Like, now granted, I know some jobs do it, but with me sitting right there, like, that was the craziest. Oh my God, that shit was crazy. I went to the lobby, I'm sitting there, and as if things could not get any fucking worse. This man goes and he talking to somebody. Now, he was talking like he was trying to whisper or something, but I still heard him. He was just like, so I asked her about references, and she act like she couldn't give me no reference, not one reference. And it's not no hard question. Like, how hard is that? Oh yeah, she in the lobby right now. Man, I told that lady, she was on the phone or whatever, so she didn't even know. But I told that lady, I said, I'll be right back. Child, I got in that car and I fucking left and went and got me a damn oil change, because I needed an oil change anyway. They called me back. I ain't answer. I did call them back. And the lady was just like, what happened? You know, we noticed you left, blah, 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 or whatever. And I was like, it wasn't you. You were wonderful. Because she was so nice. I was like, it was the interviewer. Like, I was like, he literally was calling around for references. And it kind of turned into an investigation and not an interview. It was just very weird. She was just like, I'm so sorry, you know, that happened to you, blase, blase. And then she even sent me an email. She was like, she just need me to describe everything that went on or whatever, and they were going to handle it and stuff. So I did do that, because I just really don't want him to do that to nobody else, because that shit was crazy. You know, the staffing agency that he called to see, like, I guess for references about me, I guess they took that and was like, oh, she ain't got no job right now. Why they sent me an email full of jobs? There was this one particular job, and everything like checked off my list for this job. Like, the hours were amazing, the pay was amazing, and y'all know the pay ain't never amazing. Usually they trying to shoot you maybe by $15, $16 an hour. But nah, the pay was good. I ain't gonna even lie. The pay was good. The responsibilities were good. It was stuff that I had already had experience in. So I'm like, okay, cool. This would be a job that I'll be good for. So that interview went really, really well. But that was with the recruiter. So he was like, okay, I want to set you up, you know, to speak with blah, 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 you know, because the interview went well. He told me to have steel toe boots and that we were going to do a tour or whatever. So he was like, it's still going to be an interview, but, you know, obviously be ready to tour and stuff like that. So I get up there and it's a guy already in the room. Like, I'm up there with the lady, you know, we walk in. She opens the door, it's a guy in there. So now there's two people interviewing me, and I have really bad anxiety. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I was nervous, okay? I was all over the place, for real. Not to mention, the job responsibilities that they mentioned were not the ones that the recruiter said. So that interview, I'm sure, was trash because I'm answering questions in a warehouse format because I'm aware that this is supposed to be a warehouse position. But then the lady was asking questions on an office standpoint. And I didn't know until, it got close to the ending of the interview when she basically went over, this is what you were going to be doing. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, shit. I mean, what can I do now? I even brought up, so what kind of PPE do we have to wear? Because if y'all work in warehouses, plants, whatever, y'all know that's a question, okay? She was just like, none, because this is not a warehouse position. This is the office. And I'm just like, fuck. I got these damn steel toe boots on, like the man told me to wear. Child, I didn't get no tour, no nothing. So I just know, like, it is what it is on that position. I also was thinking to myself, damn, would I even want to work there? Because this is not what I was told the job was supposed to be. Granted, I would have worked there just to have a job, but that ain't what was discussed. And I really, let me tell you, I had prayed about that motherfucking job. You hear me? Because I thought it was everything that I wanted till I got there. First off, I would be answering calls. And I do not like answering no calls, y'all. Like, I wish I did. Because I be wanting, deep down, I be wanting call center jobs, work from home jobs. But me and customers, listen, they do not go well if the person is yelling and all that extra ass shit. Granted, I am good with de-escalating, but you got some people, they don't give a damn what you saying to them. They still rude. I don't know. I'm just really now at a spot where I done been out for a week, but it feel like I ain't had a job in 3 weeks. Couple of months. That's what it feel like. I like to be productive. I did my hair too. Well, Quentin helped me. We was trying to figure out how to damn retwist and everything. Cause let me tell y'all something. Trying to get somebody to retwist some shit in Atlanta? Fuck no. Like, they probably gonna charge an arm and a motherfucking leg and a kneecap and a fucking ankle and every goddamn thing else, and I ain't got time. So we figured out, I said, look, this our first retwist. We did pretty good for the first time. I ain't gonna lie. We did pretty good. I'm not ashamed to go out the door, so we did good. I'm just in a confusing point in my damn life. Like, I don't know. And the thing is, I want to work for myself so fucking bad. I really want to work for myself. But I need a job to fund me to work for my damn self. And I want to be able to take y'all on a journey with me, because realistically, I don't post as much because I be feeling like I'm not giving y'all enough content. Like, it's YouTubers out here driving fucking Teslas and, you know what I mean, big ass, nice ass houses, you know what I'm saying? Traveling to Japan, traveling to New York, traveling to LA, just traveling, goddammit. Miami too, y'all know. And I'm just fucking in Atlanta, bro. Like, that's it. I'm in Atlanta. I'm in an apartment, you know what I'm saying, with a fucking Nissan Altima. So I feel like, what can I give y'all? I'm just real, I'm a real person, but it's like, I don't have the funds to show y'all something fun. You know what I mean? I guess that's what I'm trying to get at. I'm in a confusing ass spot. So y'all really don't even understand how much I appreciate y'all just coming back just to hear me talk, just to hear me be goofy and all type of shit. I did get a PlayStation 5 though. I did get a PlayStation 5. Okay, so here's the thing. I need a fucking camera for the PlayStation 5. I'm trying to wait until I get another job to actually spend, because I don't want to spend too much. Y'all know, because, I'm not working right now. So I don't want to do too much, but I want to get me a camera, and I'm still going to get Call of Duty, and y'all going to see me play that. I ain't going to guarantee it's going to be good now. I'm going to be funny as fuck, but as far as going into it, this will be my first time playing Call of Duty besides, zombies and shit. And I ain't played zombies in years, so good luck. I ain't going to promise I'm going to be out here goddamn shooting and killing every goddamn... Damn, I can't even damn talk. I can't promise I'm going to be out here shooting every goddamn thing. I'm going to try. But just know, when GTA 6 come out, though, I really got y'all for real. I got y'all with the content. trust and believe when GTA 6 come out. I love you guys so much. You know, I hope y'all been having a wonderful week, wonderful month, wonderful years, all that. Continue to be positive, continue to be productive, and just know anything that y'all want to do in life, y'all can do it, period. I love you guys so much. I hope you're having a wonderful day.